Hey, what's up, Radio Shorty podcast listeners? It's your man, DJ Hi Kevin, and we have a very special episode coming this week, and then part 2 coming next week. So enjoy this first half of the Nick Spinelli interview, followed by next week where we finish it all up. I promise it's worth the 2-week wait. Guaranteed.
Let me get the truth serum.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna take some truth serum for you guys. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Blip, 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 blip. Under the tongue. Hold it. Hold it. You gotta hold that shit. Fucking Jersey, man. Do whatever you want. 3.
I dripped it, motherfucker.
Oh my God, you drool.
All right. Bro, when I say we have legal weed, we got every weed product ever. You name it, we got it. It's fucking great. Right down the road. Literally, I drive 5 minutes down the road. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. I have the craziest weed. The craziest weed.
Yeah.
Give us
the craziest edibles.
Just give us
Are you like big on edibles now?
Oh yeah, I love edibles. Yeah, all the time. I got this shit. It's by Tyson. It's Tyson 2.0. It's Mike Tyson's weed. It's called KY Jealous.
Oh my God, dude.
It's called KY Jealous. I swear to God, I can't find the fucking name thing. But this shit is a crazy indica. Like, I smoked it last night. I couldn't find my feet.
Do you know? Do you know what percentage it is?
It's like 29% or something like that. 31%.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was higher than giraffe pussy.
There it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Let's go, baby. All right, 90 seconds in. We're already fucking.
We're a minute and a half in. I think we've sent it here. It's the best we've ever done.
Radio Shorty podcast with me, DJ Hi Kevin.
Wait, this isn't live, is it?
No, it's not live.
Oh, okay.
I could be.
Yeah, we could.
I was actually. I've been
And this
thinking about
program's
that.
capable of live as well.
Yes.
So but then it still records and uploads the same way. So you could do it live, but then afterwards, when you clip it out, it's all going to be like to the gods like quality. That's so cool.
100%. Yeah.
This
Interesting.
shit's tight. Shorty, Shorty definitely did his research on it.
That's dope.
Yeah, we if you need a fucking promo code, let us know.
Oh, word.
Got you.
We
dude.
have one? Wait, what?
Yeah,
We do?
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, affiliate program.
I'm sure there's an affiliate program.
I was
Yeah,
like,
there always
I'm
is.
broke. I'm gonna set up everything I fucking can.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that part. I didn't know we had like a link to send people. I'd be sending it to everybody.
bro.
Make a little
I'm rich as
dime
fuck.
off
I'm
it.
just fucking embezzling from you. We
Kevin's
got
been.
$12 off of Spotify, and we got $26 off of Riverside. Well, I'm rich as
Okay.
fuck.
We're balling this year.
We balling this year.
You know what's crazy though, where the world's going, social media wise and everything, is like all the major corporations are starting to roll out beta programs, affiliate programs with smaller social media influencers. Walmart's doing it now. Same thing that like Amazon has, where you can have his Amazon link. All the major retailers are doing that. Target, Walmart, and then all those smaller ones in them are going to do it. Like within the next 5 to 10 years. If you have any type of following online, like it's insane, like how much money you can make. Like you can literally get a commission off any product ever moving forward.
The Corn Kid had commercials. I saw him on TV one night. Like he did some commercial for some restaurant or something.
Well, but he's famous and he got hired. I'm saying like, even if you're not famous, like even if you have like, 5,000 followers or whatever, but like you have a good loyal, like, people that like, listen to what you're saying, you can literally have an affiliate link to any product ever and make a commission off of anything without having a deal, without having to deal with a marketing rep at this company or whatever. All you have to do is just sign up, like just like Amazon. I could pull an affiliate link to anything on Amazon and make a commission. You know what I mean? Like when that's widely available, it's literally going to change everything. You know what I mean? It's so easy to make money now. Like so many more people are going to quit their fucking jobs. Like, if you have any type of following online, you could pay your bills. It's like unreal where everything's going. And it's like very exciting.
Just pay one fucking bill.
Well, that's how you start. That's how it starts, right? $50 a month. That's something, like it pays a bill.
Well, it's like
right.
Like back in the day, it was just like your Kim Kardashians. If you weren't a Kim Kardashian or a any type of celebrity that's on TV, or in a movie, forget about it. Now, like, again, like I brought the corn kid up just because I saw him real quick on a TV commercial. But if the kid's not even, what is he, 12 or whatever, like he's probably, hopefully his parents are smart and banked whatever money. Because I feel like the corn kid he's run his course. We're good now. We got you. We saw you. We're done. We don't need you to see anymore. But bank that money.
Yeah. Well, what companies are doing, they're realizing that they don't need to hire The Rock to have an advertising campaign. They can do it with smaller influencers, smaller like regular people that just have small followings. Because if you hire a bunch of the small ones, or like let a bunch of the small ones be affiliated and pay them a small commission. You know what I mean? You can get, just as much money as if you endorsed The Rock and had The Rock do a commercial for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where marketing is going. It used to be, like you said, only celebrities would get these deals. Now, like, anybody. Like, it's all fair game, and it's fucking crazy, man. This is the time. You put the content out there, build a following, because it's going to be so fucking easy to make money off that following in the future. Like, you'd be goofy not to.
I watch a lot of like van lifers on YouTube. I know it sounds weird, but they
There's a whole niche for that.
Like like today's show brought to you by, and then they'll hold up like a powder you put in the water, and it's like green goodness for you or whatever, and they have a promo code and stuff. But like again, like the difference between Kim Kardashian and then like Kara and Nate is one of the like couples I watch on the van lifers. I can relate to Kara and Nate because they just seem like everyday people. Like they're in a fucking van driving around the country. Like Kim Kardashian has 76 bodyguards. There's no way you're getting anywhere near her. Whereas like Kara and Nate, you see her on the street or see them on the street, they're more likely to be like approachable and nice and not.
So you're more likely to buy their recommendation because they're more like you. You know what I mean?
100%.
Rather than
Well, there's that huge gap between me and Kim Kardashian. That I don't know the journey in between all of that between me and like if the man starts making money slinging shit, I'll buy whatever mushroom powder he wants me to buy because he's a friend, and I know that he's got a life.
Well, right? Nick Spinelli, like if a weed company came to Nick Spinelli and said we want to make a Nick Spinelli strand of weed, are we gonna we're gonna go for it?
Oh my God, I would chop my leg off to make that happen.
What would you name your strand?
I have no fucking Nickalicious. I don't know. I would name it. It would be something crazy. But I would love. That would be insane. That's bucket list for me. But even just a regular sponsorship from any type of weed company, I'd rep any weed brand.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You heard it here first.
Nuts.
Weed brands.
Are we seeing weed?
Road Podcast is working with a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Are they
Vegas,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard.
Well, they're doing Crooked's birthday is the 26th, 2 days after mine. Scorpio season coming up, and they're throwing this fucking massive party, dude. Holy shit, that thing sounds amazing.
It's their 5-year anniversary of the show coming up too, so they got a lot to celebrate. I love those guys; they're so cool.
Kevin was saying they may end it, or they were talking about ending the show. Is that what you were saying a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, they've been talking about coming to the. Let's just Crooked, just being Crooked. He's just like, we've been doing it 5 years. Like this thing has to end eventually. Like so, bro. Every episode you record, you're one closer to the last episode. In my opinion,
why? Where?
Because it's just every day we live, we're one day closer to dying. I'm not saying I'm not trying to be morose.
What a pessimistic ass way.
Man, fuck that. No, I'm just saying like we're obviously always getting better, but at the same time, you fuck Howard Stern, man. I don't listen to that shit.
But I'm saying like he's I think he's dead
now.
I think he's actually dead, and he's still doing shows, right? Like
from the grave. Yeah, I used to love Howard Stern, and then he got old and cranky, and then he got super opinionated, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking hear your opinions. I want to hear you.
I want to hear Fart
with
Man.
These hilarious. Yeah, I want to hear these hilarious segments. I want to hear these crazy interviews you should do. Like none of this one-sided bullshit. Howard Stern fell off.
He
big
turned
time.
his steering wheel left hard. Just
like left,
and he turned the Sibian off. That was the biggest fucking mistake.
Left into the fucking ocean, to the bottom, to the.
And then he's still got his foot on the gas, like Robin, push, bitch. Like
like it's insane.
Robin, go do some crazy drug or shit on the highway or something.
Bro, I missed the show. I missed like Sour Shoes days, where like Sour Shoes would just come on and just be every fucking character on that show. And now it's just like I have XM, so like I'll pop on and just kind of see. And literally, I remember like 2021-ish. Like I get 2020 COVID, understand you want to talk about it, cool. But like
Yeah.
late 2021, I just would see on the RDS on the screen, it would say COVID, and I was like, nope. I would literally just like punch it. I didn't even want to know. I didn't even want to know. Like,
So
what
many
he was
people
bitching
made that
about.
mistake, like continued to talk about COVID like a year or two. Like it's just like people got tired of it. Just shut the fuck. I don't want to hear about it. Even at weddings, right? You, the people that bring it up during the speeches, like the dad will go up there and they'll be like, you doing the welcomes. Thank you all for coming. We know it's been a rough year. You don't have to say it's been a rough year, you fucking idiot. Like thanks for reminding everybody in the room. I was
We
just
were all
dropping
here.
bangers while they're coming in the ballroom. Everyone's vibing. Everyone's 3 drinks deep because they're in cocktail hour. Now you're gonna bring up COVID. You fucking buzzkill. You fucking buzzkill. Get the fuck. I almost cut off so many mics. It's like, why? Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. We know what happened. You know? Is it just me?
No. I actually,
agree.
during COVID, I used to say, like, my intro would be like, you know, everybody else is already in, right? Music goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you are able, please rise up out of your seat. If you've planned a wedding ever, then you know how hard it is. Now imagine doing it during a global pandemic. I used to do that shit, and I didn't know when to
2020.
stop. Yeah, but like I did it in 2021 because they still planned during it all, you know. And I think it was just it was probably just a couple months ago I stopped doing that because I was like word tracking, you know. But what the fuck? Really? You got the fucking Go XLR set up to just hit fucking sad trombones on me, you blinking bitch?
Nick, I only have 2 on mine, which is that and then our little like sound effect. That's all I've got.
I got all kinds of shit. You'll see what I got throughout
my sound
throughout
on?
this interview.
Do I have the routing set up? No, I don't. Hang on. That's you. Your fucking fart noise.
So
Wow.
have you played with Demand on Call of Duty lately, Nick? Like, he's
Nah,
got his Go
it's-
XLR now, and oh my fucking Christ!
Yeah,
man,
he's got sound effects for days. He was showing me it though. It's a really it's for Windows only, of course, but
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking cool. The
He
voice
has his
changing
decked
shit is.
out.
I wish I had that voice changing shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now boarded flight 696.
So you have the same Go XLR? That's what that is?
I got it first. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I got it. I had it first. Yeah,
That's so cool.
it's fun
Yeah.
as fuck, dude. I'll tell you
just have
what,
a
like
Rodecaster.
it was a
do I.
good combo between the Go XLR and buying this at the same time because I was going from a USB microphone into
Is that
nothing.
the 7MB or whatever? What's the shit
Yeah,
called?
this is same thing you got.
SM7B? Yeah,
SM7B. Yeah.
big
The
fan.
first show that Kevin and I ever did together, he had some other microphone, and we got done. And I was like, I
You
can't
want to
do
see it? Hold up. Let me go get it. Keep talking.
It literally was like, I don't know if it's from like 1962. The thing sounded like there was like tin foil inside of it, and he's like
Yeah,
speaking
there's
it
a
like
can.
the first episode was terrible.
Literal speaking in the can.
Did you find it?
Where is
right.
it?
Here it is. It's right here. It's just a little USB, John. And I got so fucking
That doesn't look that
insecure
bad.
that I wrote "sure" on it.
I was gonna say that looks like the MV7, that little Shure John.
Honestly,
I
it's
have one over
probably
here.
about as good, but I spent $112 less than Demand did on his. This was like a $30 bullshit fucking,
okay. No,
just
then,
USB
it's
only.
Yeah, the MV7's like $300, I think. So
Yeah, and I'm sorry, dude, it sucks.
the MV7.
The one
The
below
smaller
this one?
Shure
Yeah.
is not up to par.
Oh, you don't think? Oh, no, I guess I just use it on Twitch. I used it. I had the MV7 first. I didn't buy this right away because I was like,
Right.
oh, well, the MV7 looks similar. Like it's got to be the same. And I didn't think it was terrible for like. I did a couple shows with it, but then I moved to this, and it's like unbelievable,
Yeah, this thing's
unbelievable.
insane. Yeah.
I
Like
love
Michael Jackson recorded the entire Thriller album on this.
Are you
All the
serious?
vocals on this exact mic.
yours.
all
so
the
you
Thriller
bought it
mic.
from him, like the exact
So,
mic.
yeah. But I had to take a few rides in Neverland. I'll never be the same.
Wow.
But at least I have his mic now, right?
Sounds like he had your
Name
mic in the
Pillow or
beginning.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to wear the same robe at the same time or something. I don't know. I just went with it.
Oh, dude.
Come here, Nicholas.
Oh,
Get
my
on my
God.
lap. Come sit down and
Shabonia.
let's tell stories.
Do you still play Michael Jackson because he's so fucked up? Did you see that document? How do you still play him with a heart? You don't know how? Because I didn't see the fucking documentary. All right, that's how. All right.
Because I don't.
What I
watch
don't know
toxic
won't hurt
shit.
me.
Bro, literally.
He's got too many hits. I can't cancel him. It'll fuck me up.
What about Ye, though?
Bro,
Can we talk about Ye?
Yeah. I mean, listen, Ye is
Bro, he's calling Michael Rappaport and calling him a bitch and going DEFCON 3
Michael-
on Michael
Kanye
Rappaport.
is?
Michael Rappaport is a
I heard
bitch.
the voicemail.
Michael Rappaport is a bitch. He's
Yeah,
crying
he is.
every 5 seconds. I can't fucking stand that guy. Ye is a genius, and he's hard to understand. He talks in riddles. You gotta like fucking decode what he's fucking saying. The core of what he's trying to say, I agree with. He goes about it. The way he articulates himself is fucking crazy, and so he's going to come off as crazy, and he's very easy. It's very easy to take a clip of him and point at it and be like, look, this guy's crazy, and anybody would be like, yeah, you're right, he's crazy. Like, you got to dig deeper, but, it is what it is. I respect his art. Ye is top 3 for rappers for me. Like, the Graduation album changed my life when I graduated high school. Like, it literally came out the year I graduated high school, and then, like, I've been into them ever since, and, like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, literally, yeah, I got the same thing on vinyl,
Seal,
too,
baby.
yeah. Graduation.
Hell yeah.
So I watched
crazy,
the interview with Tucker Carlson on YouTube. Like, I just wanted to see like what was going down.
Yeah.
And like some of it he was saying, and I was like, I mean,
It's hard to follow.
Well, but I was like, once you kind of broke it down, I was like, I mean, he's not all that wrong. Like, there were some things he was actually saying where I was like, he's saying it. It's almost like he speaks like he's rapping. Like he just
We got to realize this. There's a lot of things we don't know. Like when you become one of the greatest rappers of all time, and you're in that industry, you're in Hollywood, you're in like that music industry, and then like there's so much shit that we don't know about that happens, and like he knows about all of it, and he doesn't give a fuck. He calls it all out and calls it like it is, and literally flames fucking everybody. And so like he's gonna be trying to be silenced by everybody. Like, you know what I mean? So like there's so much, like I feel like there's so much context missing about what he says too. Like. It's just it's a whole nother fucking world out there. Like when you get to like that type of level with billions of fucking dollars, it's I don't know. I respect the guy. He's a genius. It is what it is.
I missed the Pete Davidson Kanye West drama. Like,
Bro, that was
there still is. He just called him just called him a heroin addict this week. He was that fucking heroin addict when he was fucking with my girl. He literally called him a heroin addict. I was like, oh my God, is that true? And then I'm like, I mean, he kind of looks like one, but like, is he? Like, I don't know. Like, so it made me wonder. He's still flaming Skeet Davidson.
Bro, that's so fucking funny. That's so funny.
I don't know.
That shit.
It's crazy shit.
Yeah. Kanye West, this was like the first year I got into radio. He was on tour here. John Legend was his piano player. So this is before John Legend really even blew up.
Mm-hmm.
And we had an after party for like listeners to come after the concert. Kanye West like announced that at the show that he was going to go to the after party. We were not prepared for any of this because it was just supposed to be an after party for like the listeners. No artists were saying they were coming, whatever.
What do you need to prepare? Secret Service?
Well, I mean, when Kanye West says he's going to walk into the Hyatt Regency and the occupancy is like,
Bro, they were going to do it in the lobby bar.
Right.
Oh, wait. So you mean he announced it at the concert? Now everybody at the concert's like, yo, go to Hyatt Regency and we can meet Kanye.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
bro,
that's fucking crazy. He announces it. And then he doesn't, but like one of his handlers calls one of our people and was like, "Hey, Kanye wants to come to the after party, but he said that he's not stepping foot in the door unless he has chicken wings and mini bottles ready for him." And we were like, "Well, it's 11:30, so and it's Greenville, so it's not like New York City where I'm sure you can go get chicken wings and mini bottles anywhere you'd like. This is Greenville, so literally." The sales girl happened to just 7-Eleven. She just happened to know a bartender at a bar and was like, I don't care what the fucking price is. Just name it. I want all your mini bottles. Bought them all. Went to a chicken wing place. So, we had it ready for him.
Yeah.
And he walks in. Everybody's cheering. They're screaming his name. He hops up on this like fucking folding table, this wooden folding table, yells at Scientist, who's the Yin Yang Twins DJ, give me a fucking mic, grabs a microphone, and destroys it. Just fucking went. I mean, I'm talking like, and I don't know how Scientist knew like what song to play and what instrumental. I don't know if they like talked about it before. I don't know. But like literally, he sang like 4 or 5 songs. He jumps off the fucking table, just drops the mic and like starts walking out. It just
so
left
dope.
people like in awe. Like just he left it all on that table per se. Wow. And then literally like walked by all of us and was like just shaking her hand like, hey, thanks for buying my album. That's what he kept saying to us. Like, yeah, thanks for buying my album. I was like, how the fuck do you know if I bought your album or not? I didn't.
Fucking I torrented that shit.
Yeah, but I did. It was a great album.
That documentary gave me chills, man. Like he really did. Like he's the definition of speaking everything into existence. He was just like, yo, I'm gonna be the fucking greatest rapper ever. And like he was literally like, remember when he was in the studio, like literally like trying to play these hits, they're future hits to these people, and they're just blowing them off. They're like,
Right.
it's all right. And I'm like, he's literally playing a hit, like he's literally playing a legendary hit right now that's gonna be a hit in the future. Like, how the fuck did they? It's like insane. Chills.
Well, and
Chills.
when he had the car accident and he's in the dentist's office and he told what's his name to hit record and he's like, I want this in the video. Like,
That's
just
my
to
favorite
know
song.
just to know that ahead of time, just to know like you said, I'm gonna be the greatest rapper of all time. I want everything documented, right? I mean, like you document your day, you know, with weddings and stuff, like and all that. But
Unreal.
like, I don't know how you know that. Like, how do you know you're gonna be the greatest fucking rapper alive? And then you are.
He's got that fucking second level intuition, man. I'm telling you, he's fucking a genius. The dude's just a genius. That's why he sounds like he's crazy. All the geniuses sound like they're fucking crazy. If you really think about what he's saying, most of what he's saying, yeah, dude, they all sound fucking nuts, but it's because they're too smart. They don't know how to, you know, like the dude knew it. The dude, like, and I'm big into like speaking things into existence. Fucking what's that shit called? Manifesting. Like it's just it's real, man. Like it's fucking
Absolutely.
real. Like I've manifested pretty much everything I have right now. Like I literally like told myself like I'm gonna do this shit, and you know what I mean. So like I'm batting 1,000 with manifesting so far. It's fucking real.
Man.
It really is manifesting. Like
Yeah, then keep going on this. Let's start because I mean, well, I don't even know if we fucking like introduced you.
Oh, hi, I'm Nick.
Spinelli.
Hi, Nick Spinelli's here, everybody. Holy shit! Howdy do.
21 minutes into the show.
I just hit 22.
That'd be like Fallon, like at the end of the night, and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is Charlie Puth. See you guys later. Bye."
Hey, oh, by the way, that was fucking awesome what Charlie Puth just did on Fallon. That was crazy.
The
That was
computer,
crazy.
the
I've been watching
coffee
him
mug?
hit 5.4 million likes on every fucking video. This little fucking treasure trail showing motherfucker does.
He's
on
another
TikTok.
genius. He's another genius with fucking perfect fucking pitch. Can like tell the note of anything. You can like knock on a desk. He's like, oh, that's an E flat. Like, what the fuck's the matter with you? How do you know that?
So did you, Nick? Have you seen the Fallon Charlie Puth video that's been circling? Like, what was it, last 2 days?
I heard about it, but I didn't watch the video.
It's sick. With a coffee cup, bro. He makes the whole fucking beat.
He went on Elvis Duran and he looked at Elvis. He goes, "Can you play some of your old jingles like Z100, like that sort of stuff?" And so they play like Z100. He goes, "Okay, the Z is an A." Like he started naming the different like whatever the fuck it is. I don't know.
He has perfect pitch.
Yeah, he knew
He has
like
perfect pitch.
what each like note was in the fucking radio jingle. Like who the fuck you? I don't.
That's another fucking level. Like that's another level. Like you are so musically inclined that you can pick out every single note and exactly where it's at too. Like he literally picks out not only like the note like a C, but he knows which octave C.
Yeah.
And play, like it's unbelievable to me. Like I can't wrap my mind around it. Like that's a certain type of like the dude needs to test his IQ.
Yeah.
If he hasn't already.
And to
Genius
boot,
shit.
he's got like an actual personality, which normally a lot of those people just don't. Like it's tough to be both. Like so, he's literally a unicorn in the diamond in the rough. You know?
And that's why,
but we are
that's why
not
he's
here.
killing it.
We're not here to talk about Charlie Puth. We're here to talk about you, Nick. Bro, what the fuck, man? Look at you. Just look at you.
Look at
Look
this
at how far
fucking
you've
hat
come.
you got on. Look at this fucking guy.
And your crooks and castles and your lovely little fucking, what is that, a Freddy Krueger sweater? What
Like that?
are you?
You
Run
like
your
that?
headphones through that bitch every...
You like that?
I do.
Listen,
I'm
I ran
also
my
not-
headphones so it's more aesthetically pleasing
I do
for
think
your
it is
viewers.
incredibly
I did that for
aesthetically
you,
pleasing.
Kevin, okay?
I switched to using earbuds on Twitch because of you. So don't think I don't notice this shit.
I switched out of earbuds on Twitch, actually.
I don't know how you guys use those.
So did I.
I've seen people DJ with the Nick, you DJ with those like fucking.
Only when I forget my headphones. Yeah, these are my backups.
Oh, yeah. So we all keep a pair of earbuds in our backpack, though, right?
Yeah,
Just in case.
100%.
I have a
come on,
Toad
Shorty.
booth, and I literally have my headphones in the little case, and it goes.
Well,
in
that's a special circumstance. But
what if they
generally
break, dude?
speaking, you want to have. Yeah, that's true too.
What
Sometimes
if the bride
the top
gaff
rim.
tape?
You
Yeah,
got the bride. No, dude, I've tried gaff tape. I've broken 2 of those RCF Iconicas
So did
because
I.
of
Yep.
Really?
bro. You wear those things outside and they snap. But anyway, I mean, what if the bride right? She comes behind and she just goes wink and just yanks those things in fucking half.
It's in my contract. She's paying for new ones. That's it.
But she can't
then
buy
you
you
punch
a new
her in
one
the
right
throat,
there,
Kevin.
Shorty. What?
I said, then you punch her in the throat, Kevin, and you
Come on,
pack up
man.
your shit and leave.
Fucking judo chop.
Bro, it's funny you mentioned that. So we have Clemson Tigers is huge down here. So like every weekend, the Clemson Tiger is out at a wedding that we're at, and I remember the Tiger came up and acted like he wanted to DJ or whatever, and he took
Gaff
the
tape
headphones.
fixing these, Shorty? Is
I
gaff
don't
tape
know.
fixing these
Try it.
motherfuckers?
You don't have it on. You don't
I
have.
have. I've
fucking
used
gaff
electrical tape. My other pair.
Electrical
I've tried to
tape.
fix them.
What do you?
They are fucked. I the same thing happened to me. That's why I stopped using those headphones. I mean, I love
I have a
RCF
box.
speakers.
Literally unopened, just because I'm too scared to use them.
No, but the
sorry to cut
Clemson
you off,
Tiger
sorry.
went to act like he was going to DJ and take a photo, and he took the headphones. Well, the fucking, the
Well, yeah, and
the
he's got the-
mascot heads are this dude.
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
literally stretched. Like I was like, no, please don't, please take it
don't.
off. Yeah.
And he's not even what is he holding it up to his fake fucking tiger ears? Like, what the
ears,
fuck's
like,
the matter
wait,
with
no,
you? Like,
bro,
you don't need the headphones, bro. Just pretend to scribble and get the fuck out of my way.
You can't see. You
I would
can't hear.
smack that fucking mascot.
Bro, he literally had it was like this. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see it, but it was literally
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
to his
stretch the fuck
pretend ears. To his pretend ears. They're not even his real ears. There's no utility in that. That would make me so mad.
You know what's funny, bro? You know what's funny is I didn't even think about that till now. It's his fake fucking ears. It's not.
Yes, yes. They're not even. It's not
If you
even
put
trying to. Like,
earbuds in him, he's still not gonna hear a fucking thing.
yeah, exactly. He's literally fucking putting them over ear just for a photo op. Like it's not even. There's no utility in that. You're gonna break my headphones for that?
Right.
Sweet. Get some fucking loudspeakers.
I would have
Get
went
some
Adam
fucking 5
Sandler on him.
inches.
And Adam Sandler beat up a mascot at some point. I feel like one of those movies. Yeah, he punched
yeah,
a mascot
in,
and the
Happy
fucking
Gilmore.
thing. Happy Gilmore was it? Yeah,
it
yeah.
would've
Like,
been Happy
that's what I would
Gilmore.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a movie I have seen, Kevin.
I'm very proud of you. That's a
I'm
great
glad.
fucking film. All right, what are we talking about with you, bro? Bro, HQ. That's originally why we wanted to bring you on, because it was going to be the way. Stop making those fucking faces, you psycho. Because we wanted to talk about your time in HQ headlining, and I know you've opened up a couple times.
Yeah.
But dude, it was fun. It was a whole night. We got there early. There was some football on, so everybody was enjoying their time. Kick it. Dude,
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
fucking showed up. Films by Jay, Jan,
Yeah, that was
Demand did not show up, even though he promised he would.
That's right. Demand did not show up after
Yeah.
promising he would. You're right. He
Demand didn't drive somewhere to see someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine
that's
that.
Exactly. Yep.
Just
Mm-hmm.
putting that out there.
Motherfucker.
Yep. That's truth right there. Yep.
That's it. But it was a good time. It was a great time, right?
Man hit stop on the show already.
Did you have fun, Nick?
I had a great time. It
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We had you had 3 tables of fans there right alongside you, which was super cool. It was a Thursday night in the fall, so it's not like it's a fucking summer banger night or anything like that. But I know Teddy and I were out there dancing. We were up until fucking 5 in the morning, and you guys went out gambling, and that's like fuck that. I'm not fucking. Hell no. I had to work a wedding the next day and the day after that. So
Yeah, we hit the tables a little bit right before I left. I didn't have a wedding next day. I had the day off, so
nice, man.
it worked
Yeah,
out.
you've been. You know what makes me very happy is seeing you finally get some weekend time off, because you went to the Eagles game this past weekend by yourself, fucking nerd. And
Why does that make him a nerd? Like he's a diehard Eagles fan.
I'm just mad because they played the Cowboys and they won.
And I
All right?
also hope that you FaceTime Nate Nelson the entire time.
See, I didn't have like, you know how it is in a stadium where like you don't have a signal, so I couldn't FaceTime them, but I was definitely sending them plenty of pictures and plenty of middle fingers and everything else, and letting them have it, you know, let them know who the fucking boss is, because he was talking all this shit before. Because I flew to Dallas last year to watch the Dallas game and Eagles, and they got their ass whooped. So like that was brutal. So redemption. Like it was good to, yeah, like the good old fucking redemption. But
Nate texted me in the fourth quarter. No, I texted him. I said, "Hey, are you feeling okay?" That's all. He knew. He texted me back. He goes, "We can still come back." It was the fourth quarter. I was like, "What?"
It was still close though. At one point, it was like 2016 or something like that.
No, the fourth quarter. No, by the time it was like, no, there was no way they're coming back.
I forget the exact score, but yeah, no, we shut them down at the end. I mean, there was a chance, but yeah, we shut them down at the end.
Yeah, I texted back and I said, "Yo, let's put 100 on it," like because I know he likes to gamble. And then of course, then he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I can't. You know, like, got kids and I got to feed the family."
Yeah, yeah, he's real hard for work. That Nate Nelson. So HQ was fun. Bro, talk to a little bit about like Double Down Entertainment, because they got you recently booked on something fucking pretty fucking massive too. That honestly is like a dream of mine to eventually have a mix on Pipple's Sirius XM station.
Oh yeah. Shouts to them, man. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely I'm super thankful for them, and it's like something I that was one avenue I don't do at all, is mixes and radio. Like I never did either. You know what I mean? Like the only mixes I have are like you just live recordings of like me at a wedding or me at a club or whatever, and that's it. Like I never like produce a mix. Like I never like just sit down here and make a mix. And you know, I get requests for it and all that, and it's just like it's one of those things that like I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it one day, and I just procrastinate and I never do it. Like I'm weird. Like I'm really bad at that. Like I need like to be forced to do it. And them saying, they approached me and they were like, "Hey, listen, you know, we'd love to give you a residency, and you kind of just make a mix a month." And I said yes, because number one, I mean, obviously, you know, it's cool to be on the radio and all that, but also it's literally going to force my ass to make a mix. Like I have the next two deadlines already. Like so I know I have a mix due this day, mix due this day. So like, you know, it forces me to get in here, get in this room, and like make a mix and think of ideas and like, and you know, get my creative juices flowing and all that. So like I'm super thankful all around. Like it's going to help me be a better DJ. I have mixes to put out there, so I can, you know, because you air them and then I can like add it to my SoundCloud and Mixcloud and all that, so like other people can listen if they give a shit. And yeah, so I'm thankful for them. I mean, Double Down, you know, I wanted to be on their list of DJs to get booked. Like that was it wasn't by accident. Like that, like I wanted that. I've always wanted that for a long time, ever since they came. They're a newer organization. So Jason Weiss and Zach Seidman started it. I think like they really like went all in maybe 2017, 2016. I could be wrong, but like it wasn't too long ago. Right. Mm-hmm. And they're great at what they do. They're great with relationships, everything. Jason Weiss is a great DJ, and like, you know, they kind of like, slowly but surely kind of like started booking a lot of places around here. And then like within like a year or two, you know, they were like the main peeps around, and, you know, and I heard of them and everything. And I always back in my head, I was like, man, I wish I could like, you know, be a part of their crew and like get booked on clubs. But like, I'm a wedding DJ. Like, why the fuck would they ever want me, you know? And I purposefully, when they started doing Thursday nights at HQ, it was a year ago, actually, like a couple weeks ago. So it was like, It was the Halloween party. Vice was playing. I'll never forget it. Vice was playing, and I was like, I told my girl, I was like, yo, we got to dress up. We got to go out there. Like, let's put on some costumes. Let's go to the first night of Thursday nights at HQ. And we went there, and you know, I knew Zach and Jason, like, just from like around or whatever. So, and they were super nice, and, you know, like, let us, you know, hang out and booth and all that, you know, we got to talking. And then ever since I went out that one night, I told my girl, I was like, you know, I'm trying to like, I'm trying to get in with like Double Down and all them, and like I just want to like and in general I want to start going out more, and I want to start like listening to other DJs, and just like I just didn't do that. Like I never like I wouldn't consistently go out and listen to other DJs and like, you know, absorb, like just see how the club world works and all that. Like I was so new to all that. So, you know, only like a year ago I was like, you know, I told her I was going to start doing it. She's like, yeah, no problem. And then, you know, I literally, at least every other week, sometimes multiple weeks in a row, I would go out to AC, you know, on Thursdays. You know, Thursdays when I let my hair down, I would just go out and just, you know, hear the headliner and check out and, you know, meet everybody in the club and, like, you know, see how everything works and, like, talk to Jason, ask him questions, talk to Zach, ask him questions, and just, like, you know, figure out this, like, whole new territory, you know, that I've never, like, really ventured out in. And, you know, and after a few months, you know, they offered me, you know, hey, like, you know, if you want, you know, we'll, you know, if you want to give us our available dates or whatever, like, I'll see if, you know, if we need anybody, we can put you in spots. And I'm like, you know, and I was like, on the inside, I'm like, fucking yes. But I'm like, but listen, I don't want to step on no toes. Like, again, I got plenty of weddings. I don't need, you know, this is for fun. Like, the club thing's for fun. So, like, it's not like I need to, you know, this isn't to pay my bills. It's just like for fun. And I want to do clubs, you know, I want to, you know, because clubs are valuable too. I think, like, as a wedding DJ, you know, if you do like bars and clubs, like, it keeps you dialed in. It's a whole nother challenge. It's a whole different way to play. And it definitely translates to weddings. Like, you know, since I started, you know, doing more clubs and bars and everything, like, it's definitely helped me. Like, there's so many like little routines I discovered at clubs, so many little things I play that, like, you know, translated right to weddings. That works at weddings. So, yeah, I went out a lot. Yeah, I just literally just, like, you know, from the ground up, I just went out a lot and you know, shook a lot of hands and met a lot of people and learned as much as I could, absorbed, and I never asked for anything. And I think that's a major key. Like, you know, if you're a DJ listening to this and you're thinking, you know, like, you want to get into clubs or whatever, you know, just go out, but, like, don't go out and be like, yo, man, like, you know, by the way, like, if you need anybody, like, let me know.
Dude,
like, don't even shoot your shot. Like, they know what the fuck you're doing. They know you're a DJ. They know that you would do a gig if they asked you. Like, you know what I mean? Like I never asked for anything. Like, because I don't want to ask for anything. You know, I don't even want to make anybody feel a certain type of way for saying no. Like, I don't want to put somebody in position that, like, I'm shooting my shot and now they have to say no to me and now it's awkward now because we had that conversation. Like I never asked for a fucking thing. But then when he did ask, fuck yeah. And then, you know, and then you do the first one, and if you do a good job, and then it just, you know, it starts from there, and then you slowly kind of build it up. So, like, all this was purposeful. Like the clubs was an avenue I wanted to really start, and I still want, like, and I'm still working at, like, I want to be half clubs, half weddings. Like, I want to do half weddings and then, like, half clubs, or, you know, and other stuff or whatever, you know. But, like, I don't want to do all weddings anymore. Like, I want to have a good variety. I think, you know, that's. I'm happiest when I have a good variety. If I do all weddings, like last year was the fucking, like, I want to say it's the worst. I made so much money and everything was great. And, like, I had a great time. Don't get me wrong. But, like, when you're at wedding 110 for the year, it's fucking draining, man. Like you don't want, like, when you do 4 weddings a weekend, 5 weddings a weekend, every single weekend for 6, 7, 8 weeks in a row. This is real life. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. Like, it was insane. It's like you get to fucking the Monday wedding and you're like, oh my God, I don't fucking want to DJ anymore. I'm starting to think about corporate jobs. I'm like, you know what? I could just, you know, best, you know, remember Employee of the Month with, like, Dane Cook? It looks so fun to work at BJ's. I can get the little little fucking skates, put the little fucking skates on and skate around. I can
get your
hang out.
You know,
the nook, the nook in the fucking in the bulk section. You know, like, maybe that's where it's at. You know, why am I doing this? This is terrible. Like, you know, and when you get to that point, you're doing too much. You know, and I'm happiest when I'm doing a variety. When it's like, you know, 50 weddings a year, maybe 60-ish, and then the rest clubs and stuff. That's where I'm happy, and that's what I'm shooting for, you know? But, like, getting into bigger nightclubs isn't easy, especially as a wedding DJ. It's literally impossible. I think I'm, like, I'm one of the very few that were lucky enough to do the headline a major nightclub. Yep. And I'll always be thankful. I can't believe they even let me like, I wasn't expecting to headline this soon, to be honest with you. Like, I can't believe they even took a chance on me because, you know, it's a fucking, you know, it's unprecedented. Like, who the fuck headlines nightclubs and does DJ, and what wedding DJs for a living headlines nightclubs? Like, literally, like I don't know of any personally.
Yeah.
Well, and it's different for you guys up there because you're saying headlining and all that. Like, down here, it's just like you walk in at, you know, 10
we don't have any
o'clock.
major nightclubs down there, though.
Right.
I mean, you can really only look at, like, true metropolitan
major cities,
areas.
Yes.
So
New York City, Baltimore,
Philadelphia,
AC,
right.
Philadelphia, yeah.
Even I don't even know if B-more is even, like, that wild anymore. You know,
I honestly don't know anything about the Baltimore.
I was talking to a guy at a record store yesterday, and we were both in the house section, and he clearly wanted to get into my row. And I was just like, all right, here you go, man. Like, take it. And he's like, no, man, I can't even buy any of those anymore. I used to be so deep in the B-more house scene. Like, I cannot listen to this shit. And it's just like, it's crazy to think, like, even just 10, 20 years ago, how different things were, you know? So now it's like very, very heavy, you know, like Vegas, like I guess California is completely different because they have a bunch of metro areas, you know.
Well, no, I think like open format's coming back, and I think that's where the niche is for us wedding DJs to get in the club. That's kind of why, I think it's kind of why they took a chance on me, because open format is what works at clubs. Like the best moments at a club is when the club DJ plays a regular ass song. You know what I mean? Like I saw Scene drop "Living on a Prayer" at HQ. Bro, that was another cool thing too. I saw all these awesome. They bring in the best DJs on Thursdays. Like I saw Four Color Zach, DJ Scene, fucking shout out to Fashion, fucking Angie V was so good. She rips. Who else? Like so, all these like really good DJs. So I'm watching what they're playing. The greatest reactions they got were wedding songs. So in my head, I'm like, I truly think open format is like where it's at. Like it's coming back, and I think so. That's where like. I want to almost like brand myself as like a really good open format DJ, you know, because I feel like wedding DJs are the best open format DJs. Yeah. You know, like we're really good at open format because like that's literally what we have to do. Like nobody can play nobody plays more open format than a wedding DJ because we have to play for fucking Aunt Donna, grandma, and then that stupid 9-year-old, you know, with stinky armpits that wants to hear some stupid song. And I'm like, bro, like I don't give a fuck. Like you live with your parents. I'm not playing your song. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
The corn fucking song, right? Yeah. Literally.
Yeah. The corn. I like corn because it's so delicious or some shit.
It's corn. If I hear that fucking one more time. Yeah. It's corn.
Hey, man.
Shit.
That little kid made a lot of money.
That's the cool thing, man.
Can't knock the hustle at all.
Open format's coming back, though. Big time. Well, so
you've always made your weddings so clubby, like anyway. That I feel like because you started off at like smaller bars and stuff like that. You know, obviously I've been there alongside your journey for a long time.
Yeah, you were there for my first club gig. Remember that? I forgot my laptop. And you went and got it, or hard drive. And
he's told the story on the show before. Yeah,
I have. Yeah.
That was my first ever like real club gig with a house
system.
So
you did that 18 and over party with Herc.
Mm-hmm.
That's who it was with, right?
I still have the poster from that party, and that's when.
No way.
Yeah, I still have that poster, and Herc headlined that party. I remember he played the most disgusting shit. Like, that's when trap came out. Not trap hip-hop, but, like, trap. And he played, like, OK and, like, all this trap shit. It was the sickest shit. Oh. Remember that era? OK? Like, yeah, and those crazy-ass trap beats? Yeah.
You didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah, and then for some fucking reason, there's no way I had a good set. Like I feel like I sucked back then, but like for some fucking reason, Herc was like, "Yeah, man, pretty good. If you want, I can put you in with Harrisburg." Like unsolicited. I never met this guy in my life, and we still follow each other and talk to this day. Like shouts to fucking Herc. He's an fucking G. He's such a good DJ too.
That's what's up.
But like unsolicited for no fucking reason, this guy comes up to me at that fucking rave, and he's like, "Yo, man, set was pretty good, man. I could put you in with the people at Harrisburg." And I'm like, "Holy shit, can you?" He's like, "Yeah, I can." And then like I was so excited at the time, and then like we're getting them. I left there and I'm like, you know what? Like, is he really going to? Like, I can't expect anything. Like, so I'm just gonna let it go. Sure enough, he's like, all right, man. So this is so and so. I'm giving him your number. They need someone for tonight. And I'm like, what? And it was like a Friday night or something, I think, right at Bourbon Street Saloon. And they're like, yo, can you get here? And I guess the DJ backed out. And I mean, it's just like that stereotypical DJ story where it's like. That's how you get in. You know the DJ is supposed to be there, backed out. You're the on call guy. You save the day. All of a sudden, all right, now you're on their list because you saved the fucking day. And that was it. And that was like my first. That's when I'm so thankful for that too, because through that I got a residency in Harrisburg where I played Sawyer's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They paid me $700 a week, guaranteed, because it was an outside bar. So if it rained, we got off. So there were some weekends where like it rained all weekend and I didn't even have to work at all. So it was only open in the summertime.
3 nights.
Yep.
You were doing 5-hour sets?
Yeah. A night, yep. 5 hours.
15 hours.
Yep.
So you're talking basically 20 with travel.
Yep.
And you're making $700 fucking bucks. Bro, we were
that was money,
over
though.
the fucking moon. I was like, bro, you fucking did it. You fucking did it. Like,
you got to understand, though, back then, that was pretty good fucking money, though. You know what I mean? Especially in Central PA. It's money. Like, I think my rent was like maybe $800 a month or something then, with electric included.
What your rent was, dude. It was like $795.
Yeah, it was insane. So $700 a week was fucking crazy back then.
Rent in a week.
Yeah.
And we're still and fucking working. You were working at Guitar Center at the same time or something like that.
Wait. Guitar Center?
Well, so while I was doing that, I was like, all right, well, so all I have to do is DJ like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got my guaranteed 700. I was like, how can I make more money? And I was like, well, I'll go work at Guitar Center. I'll get the Guitar Center discount so I can buy equipment and I can make extra money. But that was like, but then I realized you work at a Guitar Center is like a fucking, literally a car dealership. It's like working at a car dealership. It's like commissions to the gods. It's like 3 months of training, boot camp. You fucking got to sell. It was terrible. So I ended up just like, I literally worked 2 months, I think, and just never showed up again. So like I literally ghosted. I literally ghosted that job. But the $700 a week residency all summer, and then in the wintertime, they put me in different places, and then the next summer, I did it the next summer, so it was 2 summers in a row, plus the wintertime in between. That was my 10,000 hours of mixing. That was what I needed. That was literally 15 hours a week, every fucking week. I was playing the same place, so I had to, like, switch it up, and also, at that place, if you remember, Kevin, zero hip-hop, and when I mean zero hip-hop, really? Fucking zero. Like, you can name the lightest hip-hop song you know, I'm not allowed to play it. Can't play it. No fucking way. Like it was, there was no hip hop whatsoever.
If there was a kick drum, you were out. Like,
it was fucking out. Like you literally, I'll never forget one time I played. It was like 2 months into my residency, and I dropped a public service announcement by Jay-Z. Right. And I'm like, fuck it. And I knew I was doing wrong too. I knew in my head, I'm like, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this. But I'm like, public service announcements, like you play it for 50 seconds, right? So I'm like, I'm just gonna play this real quick. I know it's gonna go off, whatever. I played it. Everyone goes off. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Everyone's like, oh, right? And everybody's fucking bop, right? And then I get out right away, right? Get out, go to the next song, and the next song is like, you know, what I'm supposed to be playing, right? Literally 2 seconds later, the owner comes up. His name was Ron. He looked at me right in the eye, dude, while I was DJing. He was like, do you like fucking DJing here? And I was like, yes. He was like, then don't you ever fucking play another hip-hop song here again. You know what the fuck you did. Don't you ever fucking play a hip-hop song here again. And I was like, I'm sorry, and I never did again after that. Like, you fucking scared the shit out of me. So
literally, it was same camera that I was taking photos.
Yeah, that's the one. Holy shit! I still got that one photo. I was rocking
up one, bro. Yeah. Grainy as fuck, terrible color. If I could redo everything, I would. Oh my!
It's still solid.
God.
Is that the same camera that we caught Kevin drooling with? Is that
no? That was my cell phone. That was like my iPhone 4.
That was his iPhone 4 or 3 or something. Like, motherfucker, fuck you, dude. I'm the first viral video you had, though, bitch.
That was before the club residency, too. You got to realize that drooling was like 2 years before all this, but...
Well, I can't wait for Kevin to put it in post, so I can't wait for it to see it on the show.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You gotta send me that then, Nick, because you took it off your channel, didn't you?
That is the most drool I've ever seen.
Yeah, delete it. I don't think I have it anymore. I'll find it. It's on Facebook. It's like a Facebook, still on Facebook.
Oh, it is
but
on Facebook. I'll get it. Yeah.
But the point is like, you know, having a DJ residency like that, but then also having the like limitation of like not being able to play hip hop.
How old are
like,
you?
That
at
was
this point?
22.
Yeah.
Like that was truly 10,000 hours. I had to think outside the box. I had to move a crowd for 5 hours, and it got packed there too, so it was so fun. But like I had to move a crowd for 5 hours without hip hop, and like that was the most valuable time ever. Like looking back, like I truly learned how to throw down there. Like that's when I learned how to mix. And then right after that, I fucking left. I got an opportunity and I moved back to Jersey to be a full-time, you know, wedding DJ for this company. He hired me full-time to do sales, not for SE, a different company. And he hired me. He was like, listen, I'll pay you, I think it was $800 a week to do sales plus weddings. And I was like, fucking A, now I can really make the jump. So I was lucky enough to have the opportunity, so I didn't like make a jump just on gigs, you know what I mean? And then I made the jump there, and then after that, that's when I like got into scratching, went to Scratch Academy and all that, and evolved it. But like my mixing came from like that residency. Like so it's crazy how shit works out. Like if it wasn't for like DJ Herc put me on that party, I would probably be like a full-time car salesman right now. Like I don't think I would be DJ. Like I would be doing 20 weddings a year, and I'd be selling cars, and I'd just be like just on the side, whatever. Like I don't think any of this would have, you know what I mean? Like you can like trace everything. It's insane how life works. Like life has one thing I learned in my older age, life has a funny way of working out, man. Like everything has a funny way of working out. Like it just on its own.
Life finds a way.
So like what was the age that you because I think all of us even like at a young age we're always attracted to music. Like I think that's why we're all doing this or whatever you do in music. Like when I don't know, like when did you first touch turntables? When did you kind of know like, this is the route I want to, like, this is what I want to do?
So, like I was like music and all. You want to hear like how many wedding DJs had that shit? When I was 4 years old, I heard my first song, and ever since then, I knew I wanted to be a DJ because
you didn't know your own
my
name.
my personal love for music.
You were shitting
and I
your
just
diaper.
like I fucking hate that shit. But so I was in a band. I always loved music from a young age. But like I was I started playing piano as a young age, but I always wanted to learn how to play drums. I would air drum shit, right? And I feel like I've taught myself how to play drums by air drumming. Like I never could afford a drum set. But then one day my mom finally bought me a drum set. I think I was 14 years old. She bought me a drum set. And then me and my buddy started a band, and then we were in a band until I was about 17 years old. It's pretty much when we broke up and we weren't serious anymore. Where I lived, there was an insane scene for bands. They would bring in a headliner, and then all the local bands would open. So it would be like every show would be like 5 bands. It'd be 4 local bands and a headliner. And the headliner would be like, you know, up and coming bands. Like one of the shows, it would be like Seosin or. I saw Yellow Card right down the street here before they were big. You know what I mean? Like things like that. A couple of the bands never made it like mainstream like Yellow Card, but like they were like big and signed.
Still big.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Seosin. I'm trying to think of other ones that were around.
Kill Switch Engage or
Census
something like
Fail. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So like we had a crazy scene. So as a teenager, you know, the thing to do on the weekends were to go to shows. You went to a show on Thursday night, Friday night, VFWs, bowling alleys. You went to shows. We were in a band, so we would always try and get in the shows. We would play some of them, but if we weren't in the show, we would still go. Like that was just a life. And so I lived that life. You know, we played shows. We had so much fun, like in the band, and tried to make it and recorded our demos. We would pay the $40 an hour in a studio, save up all our money, and spend $500 to record 3 songs. You know, because like it wasn't easy to record back then, right? You had to hire somebody, and it still sounded like shit and all that. In the midst of all this, I worked at a restaurant, and I made the salads. I was the salad guy. So like, cause the salad came with every meal. So I was the fucking salad guy. And then like there was a banquet hall upstairs, and I would help serve the banquets as well. So like I would serve and bus and all that. And the banquet hall was famous for its 1995 a head weddings. Wasn't the nicest banquet hall in the world, but it did 1995, and it included a champagne toast. And they did a bunch of fucking weddings up there, right? There's the stage, just a regular VFW type banquet hall.
Like Adam
so
Sandler
I did both.
Singing on the stage, like that sort of thing.
Fucking literally, like straight out of the 80s or 90s, right?
Yeah.
And
Curtains, all that jazz.
yeah, so there was a house DJ there that was there all the time. That were recommended, that got booked there all the time. And then one day he asked the owner of the restaurant, like, "Yo, I need someone extra," and she recommended me. And then the rest is history. He offered me $10 an hour to be his assistant for weddings, and I went along with him. And you know, $10 an hour back then was double the minimum wage, so I made $60 a wedding, and it was fucking great money back then, like insane. So I was like, "Fuck, great." And I did, you know, he DJ'd a lot. He probably did like 80, 90 at least weddings a year, and I did almost every wedding with him. So you know, I worked with him for a couple of years. It was only like maybe 2 years in, he started like letting me do my own thing, you know, and he's like, I got into it, and you know, and that's how it all started. Funny story, I actually recently worked, his name is Charlie. I actually recently worked with Charlie 2 weeks ago. I had I think it was a Friday off. Oh, it was right after I did HQ. I did HQ that Friday after HQ. Yeah. I had off. I've been dying. I haven't worked with Charlie in 15 years.
Right.
And I hit him up. I'm like, "Yo, bro, like, are you working this Friday?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm working down in AC." I was like, "All right, cool. Can I work with you?" He's like, "Yeah." So like, I went and I DJ'd his wedding for him. I fucking like low key, you know, like I didn't tell nobody or whatever. But like, I just for old time's sake, I just haven't worked with him so long. It like brought back memories. But that's how I got into DJing, and then the band broke up, and I'm like, fuck, like, you know, I can still do the music thing because I loved being in a band and like, you know, like performing and all that. I was like, well, I can still do the music thing, but I don't have to, you know, deal with other band members. I could just do my own thing. Like, this is the perfect. And then I went all in, and I got into it, and I've been DJing ever since. You know, I was DJing Sweet 16s when I was 16. I DJ'd my own prom. You know, I and I did my first wedding when I was 17. Keith, I forget the bride's name. Red Pine Inn, never fucking forget it. Scared to death. And then after that, you know, I did about, you know, I would average all through college. I did probably 10, 15 weddings a year, you know, And then I went full time when I was 24.
Jeez.
And ever since I was 24, I've been averaging 80, 90, some years over 100, but I would say on average 80, 90 a year ever since I was 24. So
Yeah, I remember when Demand, kind of toward the end of COVID, like 2020, I guess beginning of 2021, or even like end of 2020, I think it was. I mean, there were some nights he was doing like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like, and, you know, just trying to get
Monday,
you guys all
too.
caught up from everything. I can't
that was
imagine
last
doing
year. It was nuts.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing 110. I mean, Kevin's gonna laugh at this, but I have 5 this month, and I'm like, oh my god! Like as an owner,
He's
like,
overwhelmed.
you know, it's a lot, you know, because I have my other guys. I have to make sure that you know.
But he's
they get their
Jan.
shit done,
Well, not.
but-
I won't even see Jan-eyeing. He's like.
Well, I was
the
going to say, like,
newly-
Shorty, if you're stressing over 5 weddings, like.
Not stressing. It's just like between all the other weddings that we do have, all the other shit that I have to do behind the scenes and then hours.
But like, definitely look at your processes then, man. If I'm being honest, because Janai does 20 fucking weddings a month, and then he has to deal with all us too. Like, you know what I mean? So like, if you're stressing, like, you got like, are you one of those people that don't delegate?
Yeah,
So,
you know,
he is.
Kevin- no,
yes,
Kevin
he
and I-
fucking is. Shorty.
Kevin
You
and
know,
I
like-
have had that
like-
Kevin and I have had that conversation where, you know, I think, and it's not that I want to let go of the responsibility, it's that I need to find someone that I can trust to do other
Yeah.
responsibilities.
But your level of trust needed is so high that it's unrealistic.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Hey, I trust you to be here every Wednesday.
Yeah, you trust me to run this entire fucking thing, and that's okay.
Kevin and
But
I-
that's what
Kevin
you
and I
need
had
to
a
do
fight
with
last week.
life, bro.
Did you guys have a fight about what?
Yeah,
about
about
the
this.
show.
About
Oh,
the whole
what
thing.
happened? Oh, talk to me, guys. Listen. Just let
Don't
it all
turn
out.
this into your fucking podcast.
No, what? Just let it all out. Let me hear it.
Actually, I think
I'm
this is
happy
a
to
good
help.
talk. I
We
think
welcome
this is
everybody
something-
to the Nick Spinelli show. Where
Yes.
we're
Thank
going
you
to do
for
I'm happy to
therapy.
help.
I am supposed to be in charge of the social media stuff. As October hits,
Supposed to. What does that mean? Does that mean you're not doing it?
I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna take responsibility for it. I'm putting it on my shoulders, Nick. Putting it on my shoulders. I'm supposed to do the social media clips. Kevin does a phenomenal fucking job at editing the show for YouTube, for the long format show, the 16:9, whatever, or the other way. Sorry. Anyway, I slacked and haven't been posting clips. Kevin's been having to pick up the slack. Kevin finally called me, I don't know, a week and a half ago, and I had to kind of hold my phone like out here.
I
you know,
chewed, bro.
just to kind
Fucking
of, you know,
chewed on the phone.
just to
like-
kind of, you know. But I also, I will say that like I am the first to go, hey, you know what? Like, you're right. You know, I fucked up. You know, I'm not going to be like, go fuck yourself, right? Like, you know, unless
I would have
good.
liked it if you did.
So-
I would have been
sometimes-
even. Yeah.
Sometimes you need a kick in the ass or whatever, and sometimes
Right.
you know you got to talk stuff out. Things, you know, when you have a partnership, you know, it's all natural. It's okay, guys. You know,
Right.
you can't
I
get down
also-
on each other.
I also kind of told him, I said, look, at the end of the day, too, our show has made $34 in a year. You know, like the business,
Listen, man.
the business is, you know, I mean, I can't be on
Shorty.
the street, but I do
Shorty.
understand that I need to delegate responsibility where I need to just pick a day, just put it all away and do the
Shorty.
clips and get the shit done.
Shorty, can I give you a big piece of advice?
Absolutely, 100%.
When it comes to social media content, podcasts, videos, whatever the fuck you post on the interweb, never, ever, 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 ever think about the money. Doesn't matter. Money don't matter. It don't matter. If
I'm
you
not
don't
saying
think
it
about the
matters.
money,
I
well,
think
I'm
I'm
just saying, like, don't look at it like, listen, like, look at it as almost a legacy thing, something you can leave for your kids. Look at it as something that, like, you're providing value for other people, and you're just
Right.
never look at the money. Never look at, like, well, like, this is, you know, fuck this because I only make $30 off it. Like, you know, like, when you think about that, then, because listen, when I first started YouTube and I was literally making $2 a month, I could have easily been like, I'm making $2 a month. Why the fuck am I doing this and quit? Now I make $1,200 to $1,500 a month on YouTube alone. You know, because I didn't quit, because I didn't think about the money. I didn't give a fuck. Whatever. I'm putting the videos out here one day. You know, I always thought when it comes to content, right? Content creation in general, you know, you're going to start here. And why most people don't make it is because like it takes so much work and so much fucking like you got to just ignore all that shit for so long until it finally pops off. You know what I mean? Like it's so easy to quit because you can look at the analytics and be like, you know, no one gives a shit. What the fuck am I doing this for? You know what I mean? Like think about it. I always thought about it as leaving a legacy, you know, like all my videos, you know, worst case, if no one ever watched them, you know, my kid can like go online one day and like at least see me, you know, and hear me yell my opinions and like see me, you know, like wow. My fucking dad died in a car accident. Like I'd kill for a video of my dad. I can hear his voice still kind of, but like it's in my head. Like I have nothing. I don't have a voicemail from him, nothing. I fucking lost it all. And I never videotaped him. You know what I mean? So like I don't have shit. So like you're leaving a legacy for your kids or for something, you know, and just as long as you're having fun putting value out there, you keep it pushing, and then you never know what's going to happen. You know, don't get caught up in the money stuff. You know, it doesn't fucking matter. Trust me. Because like that could cloud your vision and make you stop doing something that could be potentially great.
I think when I say that, I'm probably saying it in the wrong way in the sense of like Kevin and I have talked where if we do the show for 5 years and we make $34 a year, like I love doing the show with Kevin because like seriously,
this is my therapy on a weekly basis.
He's become one of my best friends throughout COVID. Like we met through COVID, through Twitch, through all that, and Kevin has become a guy that I literally Nick, and I don't know if he does this to you, but he literally FaceTimes me while pooping. Like that's how close we are.
He's annoying as fuck,
bro. How do you handle it? How do you? I want to see his
You know
face.
what pisses me off the most about Kevin? When I call him and he answers what?
Wait,
I'll call him.
Wait, you pick up the phone. He goes,
I will call Kevin and he'll answer the phone and be like, "What?
What? Who answers the? Who the fuck answers the phone like
exactly? Exactly.
Nick, only for Nick though.
Whatever. I could choke him the fuck out every single time.
What do you
slam
say?
the phone down? I hang up on him every time.
He just goes off. He just fucking screams. It's so
fuck you,
funny.
fuck you, and I hang up. Why the fuck do you always answer like this? Goddamn fuck, and I hang up.
But Nick and I also play this game where like, if I call, he'll be like, "I win." What? Like you called me, I win. This motherfucker. I swear to God.
How did you two meet?
We met at college.
We met at college. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We lived on the same dorm floor.
Same freshman year.
We met at college.
Where'd you guys go to? Where'd you guys go to school?
Lebanon Valley High School.
Pretty much.
What?
Bro, it's capped at 1,700 undergrads.
Yeah.
And it's a Christian, liberal arts Christian college.
The two of you went to a Christian college?
We went to a liberal arts Christian college, which means we have to take philosophy and a language
and religion
and history and all this fucking...
And a religion, yeah.
Were you guys in South Carolina? What? Really?
I mean, it's Bible Belt, fucking the one notch that goes way north by accident. That's us. Literally us.
Yeah.
We were ridiculous. We did not belong, but we found people that also didn't belong, and we made a fucking shit show out of it. And it was a blast.
And that's why we were able to have a lot of fun and make a lot of friends because like we really stuck out. You know what I mean? Like we were exactly. We didn't belong, so like we really stuck out. You know, and we were that college. We fucking threw every party. I threw fucking the craziest fucking party. We had so much fun, and then like afterwards, the college became lame again, and that was it. It's just a fucking lame college. Like, have you heard lately, Kevin? Like the last 10 years, it's terrible there, or it's terrible.
So we were still living in town after we graduated, and there was this like in-town deal where if you had a residency in Annville, Pennsylvania, you could go in for like you could buy like a meal plan. And we went and we ate. Do you remember that one time that we ate in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
And we bumped in. We
were sitting there. We're just like,
why did we come back? Like, what are we doing?
Why are we here? What are we doing?
So we recorded one of our. We used to sell cars together too. We recorded this one video. Oh my God, dude!
That video still exists somewhere. Where did I see that video? I saw that somewhere.
It's on my YouTube page for sure.
It's on your YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, because I ran it for FA. Factor. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's
Factor
fucking
Automotive. Yeah. What do you mean? That company's been
Were
dead.
you trying to like give us code for
John lives it.
Kinda.
John works for like a dealership over here. Like he ain't even fucking doing any of that no more.
You got any deals on Sprinter vans?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
there's
fucking-
a used one for $79,000. I'm trying to buy one. They're fucking.
Yeah, no, you're better off. You're better off getting something that can pull a trailer and getting a trailer, bro.
I bought one. It got stolen.
Then get a trailer. Then
I
why
guess
would
so.
you
doing that. Oh, yeah, Shorty got his trailer stolen. Did you hear about that?
Bought mine in February. Got jacked in April.
Bro, you
Where?
gotta get that fucking
In front of our
ball
office.
joint protector, you know?
In North Carolina, you got your trailer jacked.
Yeah, there's meth heads out here, man. They cut.
Did you have it
everything.
locked up? Did they
Oh,
cut
yeah,
the lock?
Bro, I had 17 fucking keys to lock every shit down. And here's the funny part.
Was your shit inside, or do you keep it
No,
somewhere else?
I leave it empty. Yeah, so they
Okay,
just got
all
the
right,
trailer.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Justin Reed is in the same. His office is in the same like business complex ours is in.
Okay.
And he goes, he leaves his at like an extra space storage. Like he rents a parking spot to park it. And he's like, it's fucking expensive, man. He's like, can I just like pull mine next to yours and we just chain them together? And I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Just like make sure we both have a key. And literally the Monday mine got jacked was the day he was bringing his over to like lock it to mine. And so I called him and I was like, I let him know and he goes, all right, well, just going to keep the parking spot then at Extra Space Store. Yeah.
It was bad security, bud.
Yeah.
Big time.
I mean, there's insurance and it got, but still, it's just like it sucks.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You know? Yeah. We all go through the shit, right? And I think that's one thing to learn, like if your whole journey, like full circle, Nick, is the trials and tribulations that you go through, like that growth, man. Holy shit, I think everybody needs that stuff, Like even you talk about like the nervousness of going into the club and stuff. And like honestly, as a buddy, like I could sense it on you. Like you're like, yeah,
Sure.
okay, I'm fine. Everything's great. I'm good. I can't wait.
Sure, man.
It's gonna be
I was
fun.
petrified, bro.
I
was scared.
But, dude, how did it feel good to be like scared again? Like, bro, you got to walk into a wedding at this point and be like, here we fucking go again,
That's not how I look at weddings, but yeah, like I'm very comfortable at weddings, obviously. So like, I have a certain swagger to me. Like when I go to do a wedding, like I ain't scared of nothing. Like I'm gonna fucking handle this shit, and I also prep my dick off. So, if you're super prepared, then like there's nothing really to be scared at weddings. Like like the shit's gonna happen, like it's gonna happen. But with clubs, it's tough, man, because like it's even though I had an advantage because like I've obviously seen like dozens of DJs play that club, open that club, everything else. I opened for that club 3 different times. But when you go to actually do it, it's it never works out as you planned, and you gotta like pivot, and it's just I've done like probably well over 1,000 weddings, so I have all that experience. When am I going to get 1,000 headlining gigs? Like I have to get good in the next I have to be like when you get a headline gig, you got to be legit right away. Like, you know what I mean? There's no like, oh, can I just do 100 of them and then like afterwards?
I'll be good.
Yeah. So like it's that added pressure. But
I mean, I think people that don't know you, like people, fans is, I don't know if I should use that word, but like people that follow you on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, like,
yeah,
I think they would think you never feel that. Like going into a club that they saw you on video or on Instagram, they're like, oh, yeah, there's Nick doing his thing, right? It's not like, I mean, hell, I saw a clip from Kevin's Instagram and you were just fucking crushing it, and I never would have suspected there are the nerves there because you're at that level in the club. You're trying to get to that level in the clubs.
Yeah, I'm fucking human, and I definitely feel that shit.
But it
and
does
I
humanize you.
I have a and I want to be, I do like I always like I want to be the best at what I do, like always. So like I'm always gonna like tear apart everything I do. You know what I mean? Like it's a sin. It's a blessing and a curse, right? Like like I'm never happy with a set type thing. So I'm always going to pick myself apart. I'm always going to be nervous. I'm always going to like, until like I truly like master it, like I want to get as good at clubs as I am at weddings, and I'm not there yet right now, but I will be there. And I'm just working on ways to get there behind the scenes without having to, fail a bunch of times at a club live. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not saying I failed like this set. Like, I thought I did a good job. I thought it was a good job, everything. But like, I obviously, like, I think I could have done better. And in general, I'm working on a lot of things behind the scenes. So like the next opportunity I get to headline is going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be great. And then, moving forward, like I really truly get it down. Like I'm trying to like get everything. You know what I mean? Like that's the hardest part.
Sure.
Like I need to get, like I need to get good at clubs, like behind the scenes. And a lot of that's just going out and watching what other DJs do, and seeing how people react to certain songs, and like taking certain notes and seeing and organizing my crates the right way, all that shit.
So you just mentioned crates, and I'm gonna actually divert for what I was originally gonna say. Is do you have like a separate club, like entire?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah. So I have wedding is its own thing, right, and everything on the weddings, and then the club side of it, I have everything organized. I literally have like club opener. I have a whole hip hop folder, and it's broken down by like 90s, 2000s, 10s, and then 20s, and then I have club. I forget what I call it, but it's essentially just like remix stuff, like of like pop songs. So it's like pop remix for opener, and then I have opener R&B tracks. Right, so like your, I don't know, your Destiny's Child, your fucking like all the mustard beat type stuff, like all that stuff's in there. I have opener, deep house, like I have all this opener tracks, and then like for headlining, same thing, like club headline, and then it's hip hop organized by the decades, EDM, like everything's laid out, and then I also have a club closer, and that's all like the closing type tracks, and essentially like with the closing tracks, like it's all like the like when I like if the club allows it or the bar allows it, like if they don't care how I close, like some places I've played some places where they're like, listen, you got to end on like 15, you know what I mean? You got to be on level 15 when you end, and we want everybody to leave the club with blue balls. Okay, great. Yeah. I'll end it like that. But if they give me the option, if they don't care how I end, then like my closer folder is more, more R&B, more like, I'm trying to get everybody in the club laid, like I'll play, your Usher, the Weekend, shit like that, you know what I mean? And I kind of like move into that stuff, the Turn Me On, Kevin Littles, or even more deeper than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that.
So I haven't heard in a minute. I love that.
Dude, Kevin Little, I heard that on Road like from last week, and I was like, fuck, man, how am I sleeping on this shit still? Not sleeping, but yeah, dude, I mean, like, bro, first off, you did kill it. You got your own fucking sign, welcome to the team, Spinelli, and everything at the club. Like, that was fucking... That meant a lot. Bro, like, you gotta imagine as a buddy, like, that's fucking huge for me. And Teddy is like, oh my God, she's recording the whole fucking thing longer than I am. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, she sent me all those videos later, yeah.
Bro, I don't even remember what the last song...
me.
I don't remember, like, the last song that you played was, but, like, when you were done and you fucking echoed out and pulled it, it was like, that's it. And you had, like, this little fucking... sag to yourself because you've become so fucking humble for some stupid reason. Like,
it's not that I'm humble. I just like I'm very aware of like how good something. You know what I mean? Like I know when something could be better. I want to be the best. Like I don't want to like just roll into the club industry and just like I want to be the best. Like I want to be better than every other club DJ. Like I like me as a wedding DJ. I want to be better than all the club DJs. Like I want to be the best. I want to be the shit. Like. So like however I can get there, I'm down. I want to put in the work and I want to get there. Like I don't want to get club gigs just because I have clout. Like I want to get club gigs because I'm good. So like.
Thanks for checking out the Radio Shorty podcast with DJ Hi Kevin. New episodes drop every Tuesday wherever you listen to podcasts, as well as videos on our YouTube page. For exclusive clips and highlights, check out our Instagram and TikTok at Radio Shorty Podcast, and we will see you next Tuesday.